Shall we take a trip together this morning? It's a little far. We're going down under. We're going, oh goodness, I was trying to show off my Australian accent, which is not good. I don't have a Kiwi accent because we're going to New Zealand with the sommelier, Angela Aiello. And I think New Zealand's like a lot of other people, and you think Sauvignon Blanc.
I mean, that's the powerhouse wine of the region, right? For sure. But New Zealand is more than Sauvignon Blanc. So if you love the Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand, expand your palate into some different styles.
It has such a unique taste, the Sauvignon Blanc. Is it the water? What is it? I can always, like, if I'm not a very good...
Well, let's try it out.
Well, I'm not very good, like, I don't know.
Well, we're here with Babich
wine taster. That's what I was trying to get to. But you always know.
It has a very sort of signature smell.
Yeah.
That's the thing about New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc. And in a blind tasting, you can always point it out. Babich Wines were one of the very first to plant a sustainable vineyard in the region. 3 generations of family winemaking, certified sustainable. The whole region of New Zealand is certified sustainable. So many great wines. So
where in New Zealand are they?
They're in the the South Island, but the north part of it. So Marlborough. Yeah.
Okay, so they're in Marlborough. Okay,
yes,
so that's
exactly. It's actually it's nice part about the labels. There's so much great information on this label. Certified sustainable at the back, the fact that it's 3 generations, a great screw cap also. All these wines are $20 at the LCBO. These are like score wines. They're like delicious.
What do you like to pair with the Sauvignon Blanc?
So goat-based cheeses are always very classical. So obviously I've got some goat, some gray owl, but goats-based cheeses are kind of the classical Sauvignon Blanc, I guess you could say French pairing, but that's what I would do with the Sauvignon Blanc for sure.
Pinot Gris from New Zealand?
Yes, I mean, I love Pinot Gris. I mean, Pinot Gris, Pinot Grigio, same grape, different style. Pinot Gris a bit more stylistically textured, more texture, more weight. It's, I mean, you could say it's a more serious wine. It could be debated, but for me, Pinot Gris is, I mean, it can be a wine that goes into any season here in Canada as well. Pairing with great grilled fish, whether you're baking it or grilling it, really
or
nice.
Eating it raw.
Yeah, sushi is a great, pairing with Pinot Gris. Absolutely, okay. Yeah.
Because like New Zealand does have a similar type of climate to us, so we're seeing similar type of styles of wine.
Cool climate varietals for sure. Sauvignon Blanc, Pinot Gris. They do have Syrah, so yeah, very similar to here in Ontario as well. But New Zealand's kind of a place that lives in the future too. The sun hits that place very first than it does anywhere in the world. So you have this fresh sunlight, right? You also have the glory of the waters all around, the ocean influence, which really gives you that maritime kind of really ocean aromas too. It kind of tastes a little bit minerality, you know, a little saltiness.
Oh, who had minerality on their bingo card? Cross it off. These two are totally different.
Yes,
yeah, like it's 100%. Interesting to taste these two side by side.
More apple and pear, more citrus notes, grapefruit, right?
I never think red when I think New Zealand.
I think this is a kind of maybe an aha moment for people. If you can get a $20 Pinot Noir, I mean, sometimes your mind can be blown because Pinot Noir can be a very expensive grape. But this Babich Pinot Noir, here, take these beautiful Riedel glasses. Is beautiful. I love Pinot Noir. This is Pinot Noir season we're in right now. And Pinot Noir is one of my favorite grapes. Really beautiful, plum, cherry, earth tones. I mean, gorgeous. There's something about New Zealand that always gives you this kind of exuberant aroma, and I love that part. And in fact, Babich was the very first winery to get a gold medal for Pinot Noir in the 1980s. So they've been making Pinot Noir.
Is it just because it just doesn't get imported here?
I think maybe it's a bit of a rare bird. Yeah, exactly. Right. So
because they're going to go with the popular one. They're always going to bring the Sauvignon Blanc because it's so signature to New Zealand. You might not see as much red from or Pinots.
Stretch your palate into Pinot Gris for pairing, and then Pinot Noir. I mean, this is a wine you could bulk up with for the winter. This is a $20 wine. This is all these wines under $20 are a steal.
Well,
really great deal.
I like a Pinot too because it's a nice sipper. You don't always have to pair food with it.
Yeah.
If we're going to, you got some lamb down there?
Lamb chops, of course. Like throw on some lamb chops for sure. But you're right. The low tannins, that softer appeal on the palate, that's what makes Pinot Noir so lovable. You know, it's kind of a very lovable grape when made correctly, which New Zealand does a really good job.
Look at this glass too, right? The stemless. So that's the stemless.
This is the stemless one from Riedel. When you don't feel like hand washing all your beautiful stemware, these are great options. And it's actually a Pinot Noir glass, so you know you can see the nice depth of tone color in here. It's not super dark. It does have some transparency.
Well, you just love to see right through it.
Oh, it's a piece of art. This Pinot Noir is a piece of art in these beautiful glasses too, right?
And it's because they're fickle.
Yeah.
What year is this? This is a 2023.
Okay. Yeah, certified sustainable as well, like I was saying.
All right. So all available at the LCBO?
Yes, 1999.
For all?
1995, yeah.
Or for the whole lot?
Yeah, 3 for 20.
Great seeing you, Ange. As always, providing so much information to kind of head in and become your own little expert. We'll hook it up with our website, cach.com/morninglive.